Hey,
Hello.
Live.
Welcome back to another episode of Ash and Blood. We're going to chill for a bit here as we wait for a couple more members to mosey on in. How's everyone doing today?
Pretty good.
not too shabby.
Too
you know?
shabby.
I think we're finally actually in spring.
I
I think we're there. Don't jinx it, okay? No more snow, please.
God. Even like today, it was so nice. It was like, what time was it? At like noon? I was just out in a long sleeve t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
And like, what was it? Last week was the snowstorm?
It was last week.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no more snow out there. I let the cats out on the balcony today. It was beautiful.
My
All the
God.
windows open.
That's nice.
It is nice.
Get some fresh air in here.
That's what I'm doing now.
Mine's closed up. I want to
Got
sweat.
the window open, the screen going.
I feel like you're always like you end D&D in a pool.
I'm always in a... Don't sniff this chair. Why would I say that? Why the fuck would I say that? Don't do it though.
At the end of the year, we're gonna sell the chair. OnlyFans.
After every session, I gotta like wring out the fucking pillow.
Ugh. There's a pillow.
yeah,
Not
to
even a
protect the
cushion.
cushion, you know.
Oh. Is there like little Velcro pieces that you have to like
Detaches.
No, but I should.
There you go.
Custom rig it so that
For
it
your
has-
birthday? I'll get you some Velcro.
Thank you. I would appreciate that. Actually, for my birthday, can you get me like double-sided tape remover, if that makes sense?
Double-sided tape.
Yeah, these
remover.
things on my wall, they're never coming off.
Oh, like you've tried and it's just
Well,
like
they come off,
cemented?
but the double-sided tape that I
Oh,
put does
I
not come off because
understand.
it's like putty. I don't know how to explain it. It was the worst decision I've ever made.
So tell me this: is there a difference from not having those things?
I have no idea. I don't think it does anything. I'm not even talking the right way. I'm talking this way and my door's open. So like the sound is just not even reaching things that are on my wall. I used to be facing that way. So it made more sense. But yeah, no, not at all. Also, we have Shadim. Let me add him in here. You're not on stream just yet. So you can say whatever you like.
Oh, here.
Yeah, I should. But it was more for like neighbors, I guess.
Hey.
But there's never been any complaints, and so it's
Not yet. Not that you know.
excuse me. I think
This
they
guy
complain
yells
about the
"Dick
smell of
Brickle
my
Chips Ahoy!"
cushions first before the noise.
Is there smell dampeners? Like,
I need like an air purifier.
oh.
I've got a humidifier, which makes it worse, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, wait.
Upstairs neighbor shit.
Like tap dancing.
Oh, wait, don't say too much. I still haven't. I got so distracted by what you were about to say that I didn't add you to the stream. So let me do that first. And Brett's here too. Oh,
Yeah.
shit, we got the whole crew. Okay. All right, beautiful. I'll get you
Fantastic.
guys on in just a second.
This is an adult stream, okay? We can say whatever the hell we want.
Blasphemy.
Okay.
Do any of these
Oh,
There we
fuckers?
almost.
There we go. Everyone's live.
You say it real loud. Hope they don't have headphones.
Yes.
Welcome, everyone.
You actually do need it to be turned up. What's the sauce?
No.
Who needs to be turned up?
Me. No.
Well, let's get
Okay.
freaking started. Shall
If I crash again, though, guys, I think I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to troubleshoot.
Alright.
Well, while we have Brent here, let us begin. Let us just begin with Brent actually to take advantage because
Mm,
I know my
I'll
luck.
see, right?
By the time I get through anything else, your computer's gonna crash.
Wow.
So, Brent,
Jinx it.
you find yourself leaving the arena, the shared communal space for people of both those to use at their desire. The last thing that you saw was your new friend exiting through a place where you currently are not allowed to pass. That shimmering wall, that magical barrier. And as you watch Izana, was this the name that you learned belonged to him? As you watch him pass through, you know that he is going back home, back to where he lived in his past life. And there's this like dawning like realization that you two are kind of home. So you've been told this is where you're from. Perhaps not Bothos itself, but this land is what you call home. But home, that concept of home that comes to your mind, you feel like a lack of something. And I don't even think like you know what you're lacking because you don't have any memory of feeling at home somewhere. But you feel that emptiness of where some good feeling, something that should feel like it belongs to you just does not exist. And that kind of like it washes over you just for a moment.
I think I take it all in, and I'm. You know that feeling of maybe you haven't gone into town for a while, and you look around and something's changed, but you don't quite know what, and you feel like a tourist even though you're home.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's that kind of feeling.
Absolutely. And there's something about seeing. I knew it. See, I freaking knew I needed to start with Brent because now he's gone.
Oh man.
He
Shit.
got his words in.
He's
Thank you, Brent,
gone.
for joining us today.
Whatever like hellish thing you did, Sheems, to get your internet back.
Yeah,
You did. tell Brent.
No, but my issue was the internet. His was his is the new computer crashing. So it's different issues.
Mm. Mm.
Okay.
Gotta update those drivers, boy.
All right, you have to finish the scene, Siege, but like role playing the nameless one.
Oh, I'm the name.
Get that hood up.
Yeah, get schnozzy, baby.
The nameless one will actually stay at the arena.
Oh.
Because the arena is a place where people come to meet and to talk, share ideas, things like that. And so it's a good space to be if you wish to be around others. And I think just instinctively, he does not want to just go off and be alone right now as he's feeling this like a tourist in his own home. And so almost without a thought, he kind of just has no desire to leave, and so he stays. We don't see exactly what he gets up to, but we at least know where he is. And now we can go mosey on back to the entrance of the blacksmith, where I believe two of our friends were headed, Olim and Peking. So you get on this little piece of land. It's actually quite generous size. There's a place of dwelling that you assume might belong to the owner. There's a fire pit outside, and then some chairs. There's some small bushes with what looks like to be fruits and flowers upon them. But the biggest kind of building here is what is very clearly the blacksmith's shop. with a sign with a small dragon breathing down flames onto a cache of weapons, and the words Yakko's, spelled with a J, Yakko's Fortress underneath. And you see plumes of smoke coming from the top of this circular building.
You smell that, friend Pequeno? Crah, crah.
Can you smell the heat?
It smells like passion and ambition.
Smells like fear and nightmares.
Fear nightmares?
Never mind.
Hold on. I like stop in the middle of the street. I don't know if there's like a flow of traffic. I'll just stop and be like, friend, you feel like you got something heavy. You're carrying. That is.
Oldham, it is these memories. They assault Pequeno. And he does not know what to do with them.
Your
Better off to
memories
forget them.
season you? Correct?
Season? Like food?
They salt you?
They do not taste good, if that is what you are implying.
Oh. What was that word you said? They assault you?
Oh, yes, they assault Pequeno. They attack me.
Ah, okay, correct.
Oh.
Following.
I'll have to teach you more words, it seems.
Yeah, I'm used to working with my hands. Yeah, I felt the deep emptiness too, but that doesn't have to be us, you know?
No, it doesn't. But perhaps we should, and I'm like, start push you.
Oh, yeah.
Towards the place.
Yeah, right. Ambitions.
Inside, friend. Let us go.
To goals. And I like kick the door if there's doors.
Yeah, you kick the
to
door.
The fortress.
The door opens, smoke kind of billows out a little, clinging to the ground. It's dark in here. There's a red hue to everything from the various flames that are lit. Lots of surfaces that soot smell, that earthy kind of hot, fiery smell assaults you.
So
What?
salty in here.
It's salty. Metal in various forms, unfinished, finished, raw, and one single person stands near the back of the room. It looks like they're punching hot metal, like no tools in their hands. You just see, and there's like smoke coming off of them. You can see the sweat just dripping down their bodies. It's this dark-skinned man, dark purple skin, very short hair, black hair, and his eyes are set on this thing. He's got goggles on, so he's kind of just looking down, punching. You see the rippling muscles.
Oh, look at that back
exposed. Yeah, you can see his back from the front. Just.
I don't know why I
flinch
pictured
every
kind of
time.
like Rocky for a second, like when he's beating the meats. I'm like, hell, he's incredible.
And without even like looking up at you, he goes, "Give me a second. I'm almost finished." And he continues his work.
I think I'll like peruse the things that he's made if they're out like on display.
Yeah,
like the tools. I'll like start like looking at them and kind of like really soaking in this creative space this rippling man has made for himself.
You notice there's a lot of like tools over weapons, like specialized for different things, very clearly. Perhaps some of them you've seen on your way here, people using for like farming equipment and stuff like that. General tools that you might just recognize might exist in a toolbox somewhere. But you see, like they're being made here rather than being used. There's a lack of like actual tools that you see this man using. And again, you just see him using his bare fists. He has some weapons, some swords, some long staffs, some that don't quite look very familiar to you, shields, and they're all rough. They're not intricate like the ones that you might have noticed some of the other people were using back at Kisasi. There is no emblem like that dragon shooting flames. You might have thought for a second that was kind of his
Like his sigil.
stamp, but nothing seems to be marked. But you know, they're all very clearly, they look similar enough that you think they were all made here.
I think I will like go up to like after like inspecting everything, kind of like give my once over. I'll kind of like kneel down on like both knees, like kind of like samurai style in front of him, and like Chumbo come down and like curl on my lap, and I'll be like, "Sir, Mr. Craftsman, I require tools. I can pay if need be, but we have higher purpose we're searching. I don't know what tool I need, but the word canvas screams to me." And I'll like bow my head lower.
He dips his hand into a bucket of water, steams off. And you see, as he looks at you, before he lifts up his goggles, you see like this red glow. Maybe it's a reflection of the rune. But as you lift them, you see it's in his eyes. They kind of glow just directly red in the centers. And then it fades back down to dark brown. And he looks at you. You come from the lake. Your face is unfamiliar.
Yes, correct. As you say, my face is unfamiliar.
Right.
We have a task for which we must accomplish even.
Hello. And you see
This
me,
is friend Pequeno.
I'm still at the entrance. I'm like waving.
Is this your friend?
Getting like fresh, like sticking my nose out so that I can stay close to the fresh air. Oh no, don't mind Pequeno. I will be here if Olim needs any help.
Although we are without our memories, our passion burns bright. And we hope to seek some direction, or at least some aid in crafting what I feel is my passion. And I'll lower my head back.
You see him reach for like a towel. He starts to wipe himself off. He said, "Greater purpose. Tell me more about this. Is it your purpose, or were you given a purpose?"
I'll be like, friend Pequeno, come.
Oh, okay. Kind of just like stay focused on Olim as I walk through the place.
Tell the fine craftsman of the things that salt you.
Oh, no. Olim here is mistaken. There is nothing that salts Pequeno. Pequeno has simply been assaulted by his memories.
Yes.
We wish to make sense of our memories.
Or forget.
Or forget.
I think you come to the right place.
Oh,
excuse me.
Drown with
No
love.
audio?
While I take a sip.
No audio? Wait, what do you mean?
I think she means she.
No, I think she's just not. Yeah,
on-
she doesn't have sound on.
Tell me when you hear the sultry tones.
Tell me, what was your name?
Olim, sir.
Olim. And friend Pequeno?
Yes.
Welcome. Welcome to Yoka's fortress. My name is Izindo, and I too have come from the lake many times.
And I'll like pop up. What? You have? Most people say they're not from there.
Most people from around here are not from there. They go deeper into the Ashlands. I stay here. I have died enough times. I do not wish to do the trip again.
What do you mean died?
My body is passed on to the other side, and it is always returned.
Did we did uh did we die? Friend Bikini, are we dead?
Oh no.
Bikini was not sure.
Chumba, calm me down.
Bikini was more concerned that this may have happened to us more than once.
More
Is that
than
a possibility?
once.
You said your name was Izuno?
Izindo.
Izindo. Izindo. Could you perhaps tell us more?
If you do not know that you have died, this conversation is too long to take place here, I think. You look a little uncomfortable. He looks at you, Bikini.
No, Bikini was fine.
We are welcome to move into my home if you wish.
No.
Certainly. Oh.
No. Burning. I think I feel more comfortable here. Oh. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm freaking out. Freaking out.
Yes,
Hold on.
to your home. To your home. Like grab all of
Okay. Okay.
Before he breaks anything, pull him outside.
So you let him you let Bikini pull you all the way outside?
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
Closes the door, touches all the edges of the door, and puts his hand on the middle. Okay, come with me. Let us walk and talk for a bit. Get some fresh air, and then I will bring you inside. And he will just start to kind of walk you in between the different homes that are here. And before we finish this conversation, or truly begin it, we will move over to Basilar. Basilar. Just so that you remember, you were tasked with creating a song, but you were also told to find your title before you are to present yourself to him. Him being Chief Nazu, with this song in exchange for gold. So you have done the gathering of information by doing chores, pretty much. You've done like the whole interior of the house at this point. And so it's kind of on to you. You know that the next step isn't like to go and see him about it. Obviously, I think you would want to perhaps write a song and take some time. But just so that we're clear, you're not expected to like be ready right away. So I leave the floor to you.
So everyone seemed to have like an idea of what their title was. And they were talking about a title ceremony later on that night.
Yes.
So I think Basilar is going to kind of leave the house and go speak to like villagers and ask about what like this ritual or this ceremony is all about, and because there's something about like us not being able to participate, I believe, as well.
Okay.
So he wants to find a bit more information out about that.
So as
I don't
soon
know
as
who's
you
available
leave,
to speak to.
you do still see his wife, the chain smoker, with the ash head child. If you go on past her, the child that had followed you is roaming around. She would be the closest person, but she is a child, and so if you wish, you can continue on into the village and seek out an adult.
I mean, she seemed to have like this is the one that spoke to Azana about
Mhm.
the. I mean, she seems to have a good head on her shoulders. So I think Bastila would also still be like just to see what like different people's perceptions are of this like situation.
Yeah.
So we go up and say like, "Hello, little one, BB,
Hi.
I believe your name is."
Yes. Hello.
Ah,
Did you get the stones?
not yet. But I was told that we need to find our titles. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, I'm finding mine out tonight.
Can anyone find out theirs tonight?
Well, usually when you come of age, you're able to, but you look old.
Thanks.
I think you can.
Who
I've
do I
never
talk to? Who's giving you your title?
I am. It's well, I've never actually done it before. But my dad has. Um, he he said that you you have to connect with your spirit and with those who have come before you, and they together you will understand what your title is. It's a whole ceremony. I've s- I've I've watched a couple myself, um, but I kind of didn't want to spoil the surprise, so I look away.
So this is done before like a bunch of like an audience?
Yeah, there's music, and there's a big creature, and it looks like he's made of straw. Uh, and you go inside of it, and then people come out, and they return with their titles.
Okay. Do you think I could join tonight?
Eh, you're pretty big, but I think you can fit inside of it.
I can crouch.
Yeah.
I'll like crouch down beside her and be like, look, I'm the same size as you now.
Okay. Well, not really. Mm,
Well, I mean, I can fit if I'm this like down
yeah,
here,
I
right?
think so. You should be good. And then we could go and we can get stones, and then you'll take me through to the other city.
Apparently, we need 12 gold each to get stones.
Oh. Uh. Well, what if I help you get the gold?
How would that work? Do you know how to get gold?
My dad has gold,
But I don't think it's good to take it from
but
your
he doesn't
dad
even
either.
use it. He just takes it.
Where does he take it
People
from?
who buy his stuff, his tools and stuff.
Maybe you should talk to your dad and ask him if you can take
He
it.
doesn't. He doesn't really like when I talk about this stuff too much.
So he doesn't like when you talk about stone. Oh, it's true because he likes to stay here, and he doesn't want to move on.
Yeah. So if you could help me convince him, then I think we could help you. And then you can help me again to get to the city. And then once we're there, I can make all of you part of my royal guard once I become queen.
That sounds enticing. It's good to know a queen.
Well, you're lucky to meet one.
I am. I bow to her. So you want to go to the center to become queen, right? That's the goal.
Yeah. They say that people like me can become queen. I think like me. Like my dad too. But he doesn't want to become queen. He just wants to make dumb metal things.
Okay, well, why don't we go talk to your dad?
Okay. Yeah, sure. Are you hungry?
I could eat.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. And she'll like reach up to like, I guess not up too much. She's not too small, but you are very tall, so she kind of does have to reach to grab onto like your wrist.
Yeah, I'll put my hand down.
Oh, wait, we have to get some flowers on the way home. It's part of the ceremony.
Okay.
And I have to get, it's you, there's the really tall guy, there's the guy with the mask, there's the furry one, and then there's the bird guy.
Yeah.
And we're going to need a lot more
So-
flowers.
Do you need like a specific color of flowers?
Yeah, I could show you.
Okay. Yeah. Because I might be able to help with that.
Well, we need to find, how many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 10 of each. You know that like 10 is clearly too much for how many as you are. We need 1 red flower, 1 blue flower, 1 gray flower, 1 gold flower, 1 purple flower, and 2 green flowers.
Do you
Two
have
different
do you know where to get them?
Yeah, they grow everywhere. You just have to collect them. Like over there. And like she points to a bush in front of someone's house and starts to pull you towards it.
Okay. Sure. I mean, if they don't mind if we just take their flowers.
No, they say they're from the land, so nobody owns them, so we can just take them. It's pretty nice.
Okay. We should thank the land for the bounty
That's
that
a
it
good
gives.
idea. And she'll start to pick them with you. Thank you, land.
As like we pick them, I'm kind of like humming a song and or like just humming like some like a melody, not like a song itself, just like a melody of what I feel like it feels like thanks to me.
Very cool. We will mosey on back. Spoiler alert, her dad is the man who is walking with these two, so you'll eventually.
No way!
I wonder.
What? Blowing my mind right
Somehow you will meet up together.
Like magic.
Fate.
As you pick these flowers, we will move to the other two. So first I'm going to ask you to roll a dice because we're playing a game that has
I
dice.
need my dice.
Roll a dice.
Yes,
How many a
sir.
dice?
2 a dice.
2 a dice. Oh no.
Those.
Dose dice.
Those.
What are we? We
Dose
sprouting
dice.
lore?
Yeah, what are we rolling here?
2d20s. Advantage.
You're going to roll
Some realities.
yeah,
Kick some ass.
plus wisdom.
Yeah. Kick his ass. Let's kick his ass.
You
Okay,
just
just-
drink that.
Are you kidding me? He's punching metal. We're fine.
Yeah. Can punch metal, but we could punch his soul.
So it's going to be plus
Plays
wisdom.
with violence.
Drums.
I'm terrified.
And we'll start with Olam.
Well, what'd you say? Sorry.
So plus wisdom, as it is a discern reality.
Ooh, I get a +2. Oh, that is 10.
10.
Thank you again, Peter, for getting that cursed box out of my house. Thank
You're
you.
very welcome.
Yeah.
Very welcome. I have it right here, right next to me.
Ooh, don't show it. Oh,
Now everyone's cursed.
Except for me.
Reflection.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
2025 and finally see each other
Avoiding us.
So you can ask any of these questions. You'll get other information as well, but this is just a little opportunity to gain a little more insight.
I can ask 3.
You can ask 3.
And he's taken us to just like a quiet like part of the town.
No, he's
talk?
taking you like through like a neighborhood kind of walk, and then you'll come right back around and go into his home, just to give you like some fresh air. Not you seemed a little claustrophobic,
A little
perhaps.
crazy. I'll put what here is not what it appears to be for my first question.
Okay. These are going to be vague questions and
Yeah.
answers, just to extra reward you for a good roll. So, as you begin your walk, he tells you, I do not know how many times you have lived or died. Only you can know that. But you have passed. Somewhere in this world, you have lived and you have died. And now you have returned. Whether you are home now is to be seen. But as far as we are concerned, you are home. Because the land has brought you back.
Why?
It is not to us to say why. I wish I knew why. This is my 5th time around.
5?
Yes.
Crive? Well, I did feel burning passion and cold direction. 2 very separate feelings.
Perhaps you lived 2 separate lives.
Ba'olam Zolam.
He kind of like looks you up and down closely. Those do not look to be any sort of cloth made here. And he like tugs on one of like the pieces of cloth that come off of you.
Yeah, the wrap and like
Yeah.
There's more where that came from. But we're ourselves. Friend Pequeño's friend Pequeño. Who else would he be? Who else would I be?